Gravel I've been sifting in some, but I've been sifting up here, and I'll show you something. This is going to help me out. I'm not going to be able to dig in one of the best spots today. Look at this. Just hold on. You ain't going to believe it. This is right where I was looking for arrowheads. And this is right about normal water level. It's a little low. Now look here. Just hold on. A barge. Right on the Indian site. And I mean, it's just pushed up. Look at this. In the whole barge, the whole bottom of the barge is right on an Indian layer, and it pushed all the mud off of it. And it's about a foot deep, and that's what it would have taken off. Look at this. Unloaded. This is a barge unloaded with coal. See? 2 foot, 3 foot, 12 foot deep. And it's setting completely out of the water. When they're loaded down, they're clear up into the tan, like loaded down with coal. Look how long this is. Jeez, folks, this is gonna do me good. You know, it might be sitting here for a while, but it's not gonna be good right after. There'll still be mud in there, but the boat waves after 2 or 3 days after this pulls out, it'll be prime. Yeah, see, there's another preform and all the cortex of the river cobbles right on it. Definitely on a workshop. I'm off that barge is parked on the place I was gonna dig. I'm just off that barge. Well, I'm serious. Since the first day of July, I probably found right around 100 of these little river cobbles breaking open. I have a whole tray, just a pile rounded over, just of these. That's crazy. That's a preform. It's like a blank for a tool or a point or something. See, the points are about the same size. I'm on the board. It's real early in the morning. Just now, I've been here about 35 minutes, and I'm starting to hit the fired rock and flint in one little place. The last 3 screens have looked good, and right there's the point. It's an Amos, and it's got the rust spots on it. Oh man, that's a beauty. Look at it. Another smoker. You see that black flint, and it just looks like it has rust on it. Iron oxide. Looks like Upper Mercer, maybe Black Canola, I'm not sure, but that's a nice solid find, isn't it? You see it there. Little ear neck, but still a real nice point. See, there's another one of them lancets. This was in the same screen as that Amos, and it's definitely a purposely made tool. I have cores at home. If I found one in here, I'll show you next with it what this was popped off of. See, you can see up close with this better camera. See the edge work down this little bladelet? Now look, this isn't the same core it's popped off of, but see right there, it fits right in. Same angle of taking the flake off, see? It was popped off. And right here is what the cores look like that these little bladelets were popped off. I found this in there. See? And that's Amos. That's it. These serrated points. You know, this isn't a Hopewell or a Woodland core. It's a real old core. And here I'll show you this. This is a purposely made tool, and it needs to be talked about. Pretty nice like material. See? And it's been used. There's the evidence of it right there. It's a knife. Purposely made in quantity. It's just like a little razor blade. Come in handy anciently. See, there's another little lancet with a little graver on it. That's a purposeful tool. It's all chewed up from use on the side. Over at my homepage and look at all the videos I put on July. I'm even backed up on footage, and I found all the stuff just within the days of me listening to videos and haven't even got it all on. Remember that last big Amos point I found with the hanging barb that was snapped off? It's made out of that same stuff. Look at that spotted like gray Chert. Looks like leopard spots or something off some animal. See, when I'm using that probe, this top layer is like sticky, and there's sticky layers. The base clay's sticky like that, but right in here is a layer of sand, and you can differentiate between these layers with that probe, especially one with the right tip. You can tell. It takes a while, but I'm looking for the sand here with the fire rock. That's where the points are at, and that's what I'm feeling for with my probe. And then I'm going below that and trying for the base clay to kind of gauge in my mind where the artifacts are laying. Sometimes you're guessing by looking at your screens. Do you understand? This is what I'm doing. It's pretty complex to find this much stuff, but this is how you do it. I just got another gem, and I was going like this with my fingers, and I loosen up the stuff after I laid up my sifter, and then I'd wash it once and pull it up, and this was just right on top. There could be more stuff in the screen, but I got another Amos, and I found small ones right in this area before. They look like little idle darts. This is a beauty. Look right there, right in the center. That's just how I saw it when I pulled my screen out of the water. Right there, another smoker. That is super nice, folks. That is super nice. See, these are small Amos points, and it's what they are. It's not no bird point, it's an Amos. It's just the smallest possible. Some kind of little early archaic point right in around the larger ones. And you know, even that resharpening on the edge, I can see the traits. It's what it is. That's a beautiful little find. I'll show you another one. I've been finding little ones in there around the bigger ones. See, there's another one I found right in by it. Now I'll show you the more typical size. See the needle tip? It's all the traits of the Amos, just in miniature form. That's awesome. Well, you see the size of these there. Now look, the other ones are always a little bigger. These are all right in around. It's all one family tree, like branch of points there. All Amos, called Amos in my area. But Kirky looking, the big variety in forms, but these are related. I thought that was an end scraper with lightning lines. That's an odd rock, ain't it? Look at that. I'll show you that with it. That's weird, huh? But I'm gonna walk around now. That'll be it on this. I move all around. I'm gonna go down on the other side of that barge. There was a barge down there that pulled out. I'm gonna go see what that looks like and probe around a little bit. You know, this place here will be done in a couple days, and I'll have to have another place to go, and I'll just keep it going. I'll see you on the next one. We'll go check on the squirrel. I don't know if this is limestone or what this is, but look at that. That's a very cool rock. It's nothing native or nothing. It's just a natural stone, but that is pretty wild looking. It'd make a nice pendant, like have copper tied around it up here, and that'd look nice hanging on a charm, wouldn't it? Wow. These barges are pulling clear in on the shore, but I've seen them do it hundreds of times. They're working on a lock, so they got to moor someplace. This is good for the arrowhead hunting, believe me. It's real good. Well, I'm on a midday break here now. I had to bring the dog out. She's over there peeing now. And Squirrel Man to come out and roll. Look at him rubbing himself all over the dirt. He didn't say, he's dog's right there. He didn't even care. Dog won't hurt him. Look here, folks. Best little girl dog in town. Dog Bubbie. Dog Bubbie. And Squirrel Man's, look at him. What are you doing? Are you wanting attention? You tell him you're a good girl. Say you're a good girl. Oh man, Dog Bubbie Express. Dog Bubbie. Look there. You jealous? You eyeballing me, Squirrel Man? Hey! You leave Squirrel Man be. Look at her. She won't hurt him. She's a really nice dog. Look at him playing. This is what they do. Hey! You leave Squirrel Man be. You barking at Squirrel Man. You better watch it. Hey! Dog Bubbie's worked up. I'll see you, fake.